This is a bit of a Christmas special for you. Maybe not that retro, but it's kind of retro in appearance, isn't it? This is one of these Christmas village snow scenes that you see in lots of garden centres all over the UK, and I'd never get into it because they're just so expensive and I haven't really got the space to have a whole collection of these. They're quite nice to look at if you've got one or two of these in your home. Now, this one I picked up at the end of the sales in the new year, basically, of this year, so 2024, and it was reduced from £74.99 down to £18.75. And the reason why is the skaters do not skate, do not spin. So I'm going to take this apart now. It's been in the box all year. I thought there's no point trying to get it to work at the beginning of the year when it wasn't needed. I thought I'll keep it in the garage and have a go nearer Christmas. It seems to have a mains, which is good. It's going to have to slide out and probably make a bit of a mess. So I'm going to just put this upside down. I think that might be the best way to get that out. Right, it's made a ton of mess. I think it's that sort of polystyrene that just sort of, yeah, it just gets quite messy. Well, there is some instructions. That looks to be in nice condition. How much of it can we open up? This looks to have been, yeah, sort of hot glued into place in parts, this bottom part. Why are they so expensive, these things? They can't be that expensive to make. I guess they're not making as many as some consumer items, but they must be dishing out a few of these across the world. Wow, that's going to annoy everyone this Christmas. Is there any way to make that a bit quieter? Who knows? But you can see what's happening. It was all very sluggish to start. This needed some coaxing. It did spin and then it stopped. This one was just difficult to get going to start with, but I've kind of helped it along, and I think this side's probably okay. So yeah, it's these skaters. So what I've done, I've just put a Think Centre computer just kind of next to it. Got to be gentle with this, I don't want to scratch it. Sometimes you just need a meteor screwdriver for these tasks. So move that aside. So they must use standard bottom parts to these sort of things, because they kind of manufacture them to be used with batteries or not, depending on what the type of design it is. So this is obviously glued in as well. It's probably glued in as a little bit of a security thing, but if I can leverage that out without causing too much damage, it might pay to sort of go in via here. Let's just take that off. What I mean is, might give me a bit more. No, maybe not. Let's leave that on. Just get something in there. Whoa, I wasn't expecting it to come off quite as well as that. Oh look, the sound on the speaker is, it's coming through the battery. That's what those holes are, aren't they? So talk about multi-use. These aren't actually doing anything. Can I see far enough in? Okay, so it appears to be a motor that is directly attached to that skating part. So there's no kind of double use of one motor. That's what I was kind of thinking. I was thinking there might just be one motor in there. So maybe the motor just needs a bit of lubrication to stop it from sticking. It might be, I guess, slightly low powered or something. That's why it might be stopping like that. But I'm going to try to take the skaters off next. So there is obviously a screw here. It's screwing everything in. The kids won't notice that. I'm going to get this bit of plastic out. This turns slowly. Oh, be a bit careful. We got some cogs here. Now there is grease on there. I can feel it. I'm a bit perplexed as to why it needs so many kind of cogs. So I'll put some pressure on there. And just turn it back on again. Just do that. my eyesight. Can you see? There. There it is. That's the culprit. It needs to be recogged. So that is a problem. What can I do to get it working again? Now, I took this off and went away and had a go at gluing the broken part. So I have done. It's not, you know, perfect, but I think it'll be fine. So I'm gonna drop that in there now and give that a test. What I did here is I heated up a pin. I basically stuck it in. So that seems to be in there quite strong. And what I need to do now, I'm going to use some old ones that I've ruined to basically cut that at the point I think it needs to be. Go. Oh, you can. It's got 3 settings: off, with music, and without music. Doesn't look like I've taken enough off. It's protruding a little bit. Still not enough. Find out if that's too much now. In the end, what I did is I tapped a screw into the cog. So basically, obviously had a bit of a needle in there, a pin basically. So that didn't work, that popped out. So I decided to just tap a very small screw. It was, I think, an iPhone screw. So I managed to tap that in, and that was quite good because I could adjust that until it started to go around fully. So that was my solution in the end. So that should be good. So hopefully that will last, but we'll see. It's going to obviously be on for quite a few hours now, so over Christmas. So we'll see how it goes. That kind of sums up the video really. So all I've got to do is get these screws in underneath, and it'll be good to be moved. Thanks for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll do some more videos in the future. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.